set up appointment slots in Google Calendar. Say that your school already has Google Apps for Education and you need to have parent-teacher conferences. This is a great way to add those conferences or have the parents add the conference times to pre-existing Google Calendar so that everything is in one place for you. First thing that you need to do after you have Google Calendar open is either go to the day or the week view. It will not work if you have it set up on month. So let's set with week. And I can click on any day because I'm able to change that later and it doesn't really matter how it's set up initially. So I can click on the day and I have the option to insert a new event, or next to it I can click on appointment slots. There are some options when it's here, but if you want the full advanced options, then you need to bottom. Okay, it takes you to a new page and it actually gives you instructions up at the top if you want to look at them. If you know what you're doing, keep going. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is choose your calendar. So I created a special calendar for it, so we're just going to do the test calendar. There's a unique appointment page URL for each calendar. So you might use a primary calendar for yourself and have another one for your parents, and another one for your grade level. Depends upon what you have. Okay, coming down you can add a title. So I'm just going to call it test. Okay, time block. This is when you choose the date. And we can have it set up for today. And I'm going to have an hour of conferences. Now the important thing to note is that if I set it up from the 15th to the 15th, that's one day. If I want it today and tomorrow, I do not click here and go to 16. That will be consistent conferences from today at 3:30 until tomorrow at 4:30. Okay. If I want it to be today and tomorrow, I click repeat. Okay, and I can select how long I want it for, whether daily, every weekday, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every Tuesday, Thursday, weekly, monthly, or yearly. So if I want it to repeat for a week, I can choose the days and my start date. I can also select an end date. For me, it seems pretty redundant to repeat every however many weeks and then have an end date, but whatever works for you. Okay, and when you're done, click done. Then you need to choose your type. Do you want a single appointment slot where it only happens once, or do you want a slot of 30, a certain time? And I like to do 15 minutes. Okay, choose where, and give a description. Okay, and then when you're done, go back up and click save. Okay, clicking on the link brings you to the link, but click save first, because if you click on the link right away, it will show up and say that there are no appointment slots available. Okay, so going back, I'm going to click save. Okay, and it shows it as one chunk here. Then you click on it, edit details, then you go back to your appointment page, and you have the slots that you can click on and add information to. Anybody can change the what, where, and description. So I can add it to add a name and click save, and it goes on to the calendar. Okay, and it says you've booked an appointment. Something that's important to note is that it does require a Google account to make the calendar. Okay, if you look here, it says it's anyone who has the link can book an appointment slot, but if you look at their support, it says that they have to have a Google Calendar account, so it's not actually anybody. And that's how you set up your appointment.